Hey everyone, Hassan here. How's it going? Just want to do this little video. Squirtle Squad 7 on Twitter asked, if I've ever done a video giving like advice or tips on people that are going to college. And I thought, well, I haven't done that, but it might be kind of interesting. I don't really have any like magic advice or anything, but I can at least give my experience. I'm going to school right now. I'm taking a class at a community college, which started at the end of last week, but my university that I just started at, today was the first day of classes. Well, actually, Monday, but right now it's a couple minutes after midnight, so technically it's Tuesday. But so Monday was my first day, and overall it was good. The end of the day kind of sucked because I ended up getting my first ticket, which was not fun. It was pretty much the opposite of anything crazy or dangerous, reckless, or whatever. It was pretty much my license was expired, the registration. It was still 2013. So yeah, I just totally just blanked on that. I don't know what happened this summer. It's just been crazy. Um, so yeah, now I have to go and I'll have to renew that and probably go to court. I think there's a court date that they gave, so I'll go and try and get that cleared out or something. So it's kind of a pain. It's not the best end to the day. But after that, when I came home and ate dinner and stuff, I did spend some time with my sister. We played some video games, so that's always cheers me up a bit. Played some Disney Infinity for Wii U. Played The Incredibles like playset and stuff, and so I got a lot of videos of that stuff coming up too. But anyways, college advice. The biggest thing really going in from high school to college is like you have to keep track of stuff yourself. Professors will they're not going to remind you all the time about stuff. In high school, your professors are constantly reminding you, or your teachers, I guess. In college, that's not going to happen, really. You might have some professors that will, but not all of them. I'm taking physics class, and our homework, like, we got instructions on how to do it at the beginning of the semester. After that, it's up to us. If we don't go and check, tough luck. So we have to be up to date and check it every week or whenever, assignments are posted. So that's up to us. And I've kind of, I was at school at a university studying chemistry pre-med, and then I decided to change majors. And so I came back home, went to community college for a little bit, and now I'm going to a different university now to finish up 2-year program for it's bachelor's in integrated information science and technology. So I've kind of been around different universities, off campus, on campus, everywhere. And in my experience, there's not really a secret to it. It's the professors will tell you don't procrastinate and make sure you're on top of the work and all that stuff. I mean, that's really it. The problem is if like your homework or something will generally be 15-20% of your grade maybe, and so it might seem like, oh, I can miss an assignment here and there, but that stuff will add up, and then there goes a whole chunk of your grade. Even if you do like half your homework, there's maybe 10% of your grade gone, so you can't get an A. It's like there's things like that. You just have to keep up with it, and it's easier said than done, but it's you just have to do that. The biggest thing really is you just have to be motivated. So whatever motivates you, hopefully you're doing something that you like, so that will be your motivation. But also find motivation in coming to campus. If you're off campus or something, like staying on campus can help, like going to the library. Sometimes I used to do my work at home, but I found myself going more and more often to the library on campus because if I'm there, I'm more likely to be focused on stuff. I still was distracted pulling up, Twitter, whatever, here and there, but at least there's much less distractions at school than there is at home. And it actually wasn't bad. Before I was like, oh, it's going to be so boring. It's actually kind of nice. And sometimes you run into people that and so it's kind of cool. I guess you just have to motivate yourself. And maybe in class, that's making friends in class. Because if you're just going to a class and you're just sitting there alone and then the professor's lecturing off of PowerPoints and then you just go home, it's going to be so boring. You're just like, why am I here? Why am I wasting my time? But if you have friends there, you can go there, work with them, and hopefully that'll keep you a bit more, interested and engaged. And you're going to have professors that are going to be so boring and they're going to make you like seriously want to fall asleep. But you kind of have to just stick through it. There are people out there that will skip class all the time. Don't do that. Just don't. And if you try and start doing it, then it's just gonna spiral out of control. Just don't do it. Go to class. That's really the biggest thing. Because if you keep going to class, then the professor or whoever, other classmates, they'll keep bringing up homework and that kind of stuff. It'll remind you, and it'll keep you remembering the material. And yeah, I mean, even though you have that freedom, that's the kind of freedom you can't afford. So just make sure you're going to class, staying on top of things, and get motivated. So, if you're really not motivated in what you're doing, figure out why. Is that really something that you want to do as a career, or I don't know. So that's kind of my advice, I guess. I just figured this is a good suggestion there from Squirtle Squad 7. So decided to do a little video. So for whatever it's worth, I'm no expert, but I've been through a couple of years of the school, so I can kind of give my experience, I guess. And yeah, so that's about it. I'm going to go and get some rest now. I have work tomorrow and then class in the evening, so that's kind of my typical schedule now, usually. Yeah, so still sucks about that parking ticket. Not really, or not parking ticket, just ticket, I guess, or whatever it is. But I can't even think properly now. I had a headache for a bit earlier. It's getting a little better. But anyways, that's about it. So thank you guys for watching. And if you're going to college, then best of luck. It'll be great. You'll have some good experiences. Definitely, it'll be a time that you'll always remember, I think. So make the most of it, definitely. In your education, of course, but in everything else too. Join some organizations, do stuff, something to keep you motivated and enjoying. So that's about it. So thanks for watching, guys, and see you later.